Hi there, it's Liz Yule from Old Stables Crafts again. And today I am bringing you a project using the Make a Medallion stamp set, which is one of the new items from the Celebration catalogue. So on the 21st of February, we got 3 new Celebration items, which is just lovely. We all like new stuff. So we got glimmer paper, multicolour glimmer paper, this stamp set and another stamp set. And stupidly, I've not got them here. Bear with me, I'm going to grab them. So, quick dash to the drawer. So this is the glimmer paper, which I will open in a minute. And I just need to get the other, there we are. Right, nothing quite like planning. So this is the new stamp set, the other new stamp set, I should say, which is reverse words. So for these, you stamp the background and the words are just there. And this is on the clear mount. So obviously you can get it on wood as well, but I like the clear mount. It's smaller storage, so for me that's good. And then the glimmer paper, which I have to say I have 2 packets of this because I love it. So look at this. Can you see that? I'm trying to catch the light on it. So you get 4 each of 6x6 paper, and it's in mint macaron, soft sugar plum, sweet sugar plum, and Bermuda Bay. Bermuda Bay is still top of my list of favourites colour-wise. So the fact that we've got it in glimmer paper is just perfect. Love it. And if you go over to my website, you will see, sorry about the rustle there, you will see some projects I've done with this. So yeah, jump on over to that. There's a link to my website below, so you can have a look back and you'll find some projects on that. But today we are using the Make a Medallion. So this is the one I've prepped, and the colours for this were Tangerine Tango as the pop, Crumb Cake, Soft Suede, my all-time favourite neutral, and Chocolate Chip, which I haven't used much. It's not a favourite, but for this I thought I'd give it a go, and I think it works quite well just as a little accent. It's in this middle bit here. So, but as ever, as it's me, we're not doing this, we're doing a variation. So for today, the colours are going to be, oh, and I should have said, this ribbon is the gold metallic ribbon from Celebration. So this is the very vanilla and gold, and although I've used Whisper White here, because I've used that soft colour scheme, I think that gold works well. So today we're going to do Melon Mambo, Rich Razzleberry, Sweet Sugar Plum and Pacific Point. So quite a different colour scheme. I haven't tried it, so I'm hoping it might work. I'm going to have a bit of a challenge, of course, because this is 2-step stamping. So wish me luck. Few quick measurements, and don't worry about writing these down because they will be on the associated blog post, which will be linked below. And for the very observant of you, you will notice that my website address has changed very subtly. I now have a custom domain, which I'm really happy with. So rather than having oldstablescrafts.blogspot.co.uk, I've now dropped to the blogspot, and it's still just oldstablescrafts.co.uk. But the old links will work as well, so don't worry if you've got the old links somewhere. So we have got, just so that it's a little less eye-shattering, thick Whisper White card base. This is is A4 cut in half to A5 and then scored down the middle to make a standard A6 card. So I'll bring that back in a minute. Then, as with this one, so the friend was stamped in Tangerine Tango, so I picked out the Tangerine Tango as the background mat. So that's this one, and this is my standard second layer mat. So this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, which is also known as 14 1/4 by 5 3/4 centimetres. As I say, that will be on the blog. Then this piece is the sweet sugar plum, and that is cut at 3.5 by 5.25. So that's different from my normal sizes. So that's 9 by 13.25. And then the final piece is the smooth whisper white, which is cut at 3 3/8 square, or 8.5 square. So that's that. And then I've just got a piece of, this time, the silver metallic ribbon from the Celebration catalogue, and this measures about 5 inches. It's a kind of piece. I'm using the stamping mat because the stamps are photopolymer, so it gives a little bit of cushion. And before I started, I took the whole sheet of brand new stamps and cleaned them on my stamping scrub mat. It just gets the finish, if there's any residual finish on the stamps from the manufacturing process, it just gets rid of that, and it makes them take the ink better. So we will start with Sweet Sugar Plum, and this will be the one that will be the easiest for me to stamp without getting my head in the way. So as ever, gentle taps. Can you see? Yes, you can. It's a lovely day here in South Oxfordshire from a sunshine point of view. So I've got a window there, and I've got skylights above me. Earlier I had to close the blinds over the skylights because they were casting really bright light on my work surface. But so it's a nice day, apart from the fact it's blowing an absolute hooligan. It was doing this last Thursday as well, and we have rubbish collection on a Thursday, and last Thursday was Doris Day, and we ended up with rubbish all over the place, and it's doing it again. It's not quite as blowy, but we've got rubbish blowing all the way up our track, because we live down a muddy track. So yeah, that was fun this morning, collecting all that. Right, so sort of square in the middle, and this is mounted on a D block. Now it looks off centre because I had the stamp not square on the block, but I want a point at the top. It doesn't matter if you have a point at the top or a gap at the top, but you want a definite something. And there we are. So that's that. I will clean that in a moment. Don't need that anymore. So which one shall I bring in next? I think we will go with, used to be indecisive, now I'm not so sure, the rich raspberry, and then we'll have the melon mambo as just the final hop in the middle. So this is also on a D block. I'm lucky I have 2 D blocks. I do face-to-face classes as well as the online stuff, so it's useful to have more than one of each stamp block size. Now this is where I'm going to have to stand on tiptoe and try and get my head over where I'm stamping, because normally I would put my head absolutely direct over the top, and then you'd get to see the back of my head, which is not great video, really, back of my head. Anyway, fingers crossed that is going to be there or thereabouts. Yay! Love it when it works. So that's that, and then this one is this little piece for the middle. So that's this. So we did this one in Sweet Sugar Plum and this one in Rich Raspberry, and then we're going to do this in Melon Mambo. And then there are these 2 pieces as well, which you can fill in the middle, but I'm actually going to use a word, so I'm not going to use those 2. So that's the Rich Raspberry used. So Melon Mambo. And this is on a B block. The suggested sizes are actually A, G and D, but this would go on the A, but it would go off skew width, and I don't like skew width. So up on tiptoe again, as you know, if you've been following me, I craft standing up, so tiptoes are good. So hopefully, yeah, that's okay. And then ink it up again, turn it through 180 degrees, and hopefully have as much success this time as I did with the other one. Yes. Okay, so that's that done. They're not beautifully lined up because, as I say, I'm not doing the head in the camera. And then I've taken thanks. The previous one was friends, but you've also got love as an option. But I'm doing thanks. And then again, tiptoes in the middle. Yes, a little higher up than I would like it, but given the restrictions of filming, I'm quite happy with that. So that's that. Right, so let's mount this up. And this is going to go on here. And there's just a thin... Ooh, didn't trim that very well, did I? That's better. Just a thin edge round the top of that. Oh, and I know what I was going to do, and I will do. I will come back to that. There was something else I meant to put on that the original card, and I've just remembered what it was. I was going to put some enamel shapes on. Anyway, we can add those in a minute. So, a little bit of Tombow multi-purpose glue on the back. I do like this glue. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you're not very good at lining things up straight, like me, because I'm not. So that's that, and then I want some fast fuse. I'm just going to fast fuse the ends of the ribbon. So I'm going to feel where that is, because I want it to go over the edge of the mat. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now, who was that? You're going to like this, not a lot, but you'll like it. Can't remember. Why would I remember that suddenly? Anyway, there we go. So that's that. And then a bit more of the glue on the back to stick it to the piece of Pacific Point. And you really don't need a huge amount of the glue. In fact, it's better to put less on because otherwise it's just going to A, take forever to dry, and B, it's waste. And it might make your card warp. That's the word I'm looking for. Warp a little. Right, folding the card base. So I've scored here, and this is what I would call the valley. And this is what I would call the mountain. And I always fold towards the mountain. I find it is less likely to break the back of the card stock if I do it that way. Not that I would expect our cardstock to break anyway. But just in case. More glue. So you may remember that when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to be running a giveaway. As at recording this, I have 416, so we are getting there, but when I get to 500 I will be doing a giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled, and if you haven't already subscribed, why not? And subscribe. So there'll be a subscribe button at the end of the video. It'll be a nice picture of my face. You'll actually get to see what I look like. When I say a nice picture, I think it's a nice picture. So let's just grab a few enamel shapes, and I do have a few. I'm sorry, honest, it's not deliberate, but I do. Right, so I always write the name on the back because sometimes it's not that straightforward to find the ones you want, because some of the colours are similar but not the same. Right, so that's Tangerine Tango, and I want Pacific Point. No, that's turquoise. Oh yeah, that's Pacific Point. Right. So, this is one of the half wood cases that you can get in the catalogue. I find them great for storage of things like this, particularly for classes. It means I can take all of my enamel shapes with me to class, and they're all just in a nice little box. So, let's find a piercing tool, which, because I've been travelling, is in its case. So all I'm going to do is take, how many? I think 3. Yes. So just down here, 1, 2, 3. And then the same here. In fact, actually, I think I'll use the smaller ones on these. And don't you love that they are the same colour? Sorry, I get so excited sometimes. So here we are. So this is using 2 Celebration items. As you will remember, Celebration runs till the end of March. And for every £45 you spend, excluding postage and packing, you get to choose 2 free items from the original Celebration catalogue, or we've now got these 3 items as well, so that's 15 items to choose from. And this uses 2, so we've got the stamp set and the ribbon. So if you haven't put your order in yet, again, why not? There's a link to my store in the information below. So if you want to get any of the products, just jump on over there. I would love to have you as a customer. And if you spend more than £25, remember to use the hostess code, which is on my website. But also, if you spend £25, you automatically become a VIP member of my group, and you get some extra bonuses. So what's not to like about that? So that would be great. So extra newsletters, free projects, those sort of things. And there's information about that on my website as well. So yeah, Celebration. And don't forget, brilliant time to buy the starter kit. I've had a number of people join my team during Celebration. So we are growing fast, which is lovely. And I love welcoming new people to my team. So if you're thinking about it, and if you've got an order that's, you know, getting to the £80–85 mark, you really should look at the starter kit, because it really is the best value, and you can end up for £99 getting over £200 of product, and it's product that you choose. We do not impose what your starter kit contains, unlike a lot of companies. It's whatever you want. And then you get 20% discount until the end of July as a minimum. So what's not to like about that? So there we go. That's today's project. I will have all the details on the associated blog post. As I say, that will be below. Joining my team is below. Link to my online store is below. If you've liked the video and want to see more, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Remember, 500 is the number we're going for at the moment. And as soon as we get there, there will be giveaways. And so that'll be something to get involved with. So yes, thank you very much for joining me today and for spending time with me. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks a lot.